Aha! Hello, it is I. Knack is back, baby. I have returned. I have dug myself out of the big old pile of schoolwork I had on top of me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I felt like I actually had to take care of school stuff. Usually usually I have a lot of free time, but all of a sudden I had way too much shit to take care of, and yeah, this project got hella delayed. But now I'm back again. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep doing this every day, but I am gonna be able to do this 3 or 4 times a week at this point, I think. I probably could have done this a bit during the hiatus if I had those expectations from the start, but yeah, you know, sometimes I'm randomly a bit of an overachiever. Anyway, it's time to keep coding, isn't it? So I haven't really been keeping up. I haven't really been paying the upkeep on this. That is, like, during the hiatus, I haven't really been thinking much about this project, and yeah, I kind of forgot where we were. I haven't watched any of the old recordings or anything, so I think I'm just gonna have a go at it for a little bit. Kind of throw shit at the wall, see what sticks. Yeah, let's do what we always do. Let's start by just playing the game, see what happens. Oh yeah, I turned off sound on the game because I got annoyed with it before. I think that might be fine. Where's this? All right, I enabled the debug mode. That's awesome. Okay, can freeze if that happens. That's not great. Okay, right. Okay, I remember. So now it goes into phase 2, right? Right, that's what I did for phase 2. He like repaints the level, the current screen, and fills it with this shit. How did I do that? How did I make him paint that? I think I just used the normal block generation routine, right? Should I be working on phase 2 or should I just do some random shit? So let's see, where were we? Did we make a design doc for this? I think so. Are design docs even useful? I don't fucking know. They might just be the most useless thing ever. I don't know. Let's see. I guess it's sort of a plan, and plans are sometimes good. Is this the one? I hope I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to here. Which I would never do! Of course not. So we got this boy. Let's see. So this was the plan for phase 1, right? We pretty much have it. He also punches above him. We just need graphics, and then probably we need to adjust some things so they match graphics properly, right? But phase 1 is pretty much done. Like mechanically, all the stuff is there. It just needs the graphics, it needs the animations, it needs the polish. That's it. Phase 2 has like nothing. We don't have shit for phase 2. We don't have shit. We got nothing. We really got nothing, okay? Phase 3. We did make some stuff for this, right? Let's actually look at the code for it. How did I structure this file? Let's see, we have a bunch of data here at the start. Some debug code. Is this even debug code? This looks pretty final to me. This looks, this is debug for sure, but this stuff looks pretty final. Level loop, this works, so it's probably final. RNG code, this works, we're probably gonna keep it. What else do we have? Main. Okay, animations and something. We process if not this, okay. Timers, okay. Phase, here we go, P3 attack, so that's phase 3, right? Oh shit. Oh shit! What if we just, do phase 3, see what happens. What do I call this? Make? That's right, I remember. Look at me. Look at the big brain on Fahrenheit. They should call me Foreign Brain because I'm so smart. Is that good? Good amount of sound? I can't really tell. I have no idea how this sounds for you. But you probably can't even hear it anyway, right? Then you would be able to hear my music in every episode. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Don't no. Wait, doesn't he move? Does he only do this? Ah! Stop! Stop it! I know these look like. Oh, wait, what happened? What happened? Does it just disappear? What is happening? This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the fucking worst. What the hell, man? Did I really make this? Because they're slightly random in their arc. Wait, where did he go? Whoa! He is he teleporting? No, he's definitely here. I bounced on something. Where is he? He is definitely not being drawn properly. He's hella not being drawn properly. But he's here somewhere. Okay, let's see. What attacks should he have? He should have the... let's go into this and see what we can do. Okay, I think this one was pretty simple, right? We have terrain generation, have a... What is this? Who wrote this? Can someone else write in this? It's just me. It's just me, baby boy. I don't know what this is about. Wait, I can't... You cannot edit it? What the fuck? No, I want to edit it. Come on, man. There we go. Alright. Offense. He runs at you, and he has a hitbox in front of him. He jumps at you, and he also has a hitbox in front of him. Awesome. Let's see, what's the code for this? He runs at you. Some shit. It doesn't have a hitbox here. Oh, he totally does. He just removed it for debug purposes. Pounds. He does not have a hitbox. But that's so trivial to add. Throw a rock. This move sucks. This sucks. I hate this move. So I added this because I'm like, oh, it will incentivize the player to be close to him. Because otherwise you just get pelted by rocks and you die. But this move sucks. Like, what do you even do about this? Also, I have no idea why it's not being drawn properly. I probably just removed the tile map that he's supposed to use. There's just 3 attacks, just 3 moves. He's also supposed to have the counter attack, counter punch. If you jump on him too many times, he will counter punch you. Counter punch. Let's go. Let's see. How are these supposed to start and end? LDX, spread index, end with RTS. Okay, that's good. Right, all lowercase. That's actually really smart. In Extra Mario World, I have like the first letter is uppercase, which is kind of annoying. I wish I didn't establish that when I started it. Adding this so we can put some sort of timer here. I don't know, 20 maybe. Main, and what do we do here? We probably want hella friction here. JSR friction, alright. And then hitbox. I don't even know what I'm doing. I still don't really know what to do for phase 2. And okay, at this point I'm starting to kind of get a feeling for why I wasn't like really able to continue this. Yeah, at this point I really feel like we need to start incorporating graphics, or I'm not really gonna have anything to do during these sessions. Let me drink some water to digest those thoughts. There we go. I don't know if you could hear that, but I could, because I'm here. So let's see, hitbox. What do we even want to load? Well, how does this work? Okay, Y is the address of the hitbox. Where are they stored? Here, maybe? Where are the hitboxes stored? Data hitbox? Yeah. Phase 2 arena block numbers, what the fuck, man? Alright, sure. Counter hitbox. We'll make it really big, super unfair. That's what I want to do. And we'll make it really wide, and we'll make it really tall. Probably like even more so. I want it to be a rectangle like that. Data counter hitbox. This is how you do it. Data counter hitbox. I think we also want to rep 1. That's bullshit. Hurt Mario, I guess. And then we want to also add here attack timer. Let's give it some startup so it doesn't automatically just destroy you. But it's supposed to, right? It's supposed to just destroy you. Let's still give it a little bit of startup just to make it feel like you can maybe escape it even though you can't. Here. Alright. And then we need to know when we should trigger this. Yeah. Do we need a new variable, baby? Use sprite reg. Let's go. Let's go sprite regs. Revenge timer, what's this? I don't remember. I have made so much shit here that I don't even remember. Okay, these are a bunch for phase 1 only, I think. This is for all of them. This is for phase 1. Here, we'll just add counter. The counter for the counter. And we call this, it's the same one as this, right? Three attack. Can you bounce on him here? I think you can, right? Interaction here, that's right. Bounce code here, no bounce timer. And I guess here we'll go. Do I have any define for 77? I do not. Alright, fine, I'll just do this. I know what it is. Wait, no reset. No, wait. Counter. This is how I like to do sublabels and sublabels, baby. Here. If Mario is on the ground, we reset counter. Otherwise, here, when we bounce on the boss, we increment counter. And if it's 3 or more, if it's 2 or more, he's gonna counter. Let's put it on 3, so you still want to get double bounces. Revenge value of 3, let's go. No, it's 3. Attack, let's go. Like so. There's gonna be super jank. Well, let's try it. I don't know. Will this even work? Maybe. Oh shit. Debug mode. Where is he? I wanna bounce on him. Oh, he did something. Get back here. Slippy, get back here. Where he at? There he is. I can't see him. Okay, did he do the counter? Did he do it? I really can't tell. Where is he? Maybe this is the worst. I just want graphics on this guy. I honestly just want to like code graphics or something. But I have no idea how it's gonna work. And I don't think we have the graphics yet. I don't know. There's actually been some activity in the Discord while I was on hiatus. Let's take a look. No, you can't see it, but I can. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing here. It's still been a while. See, when did I say I was? Oh, dude, it's been hella long. It was a month ago that I said I was. That I recognized that I was on hiatus. Okay, we do have some graphics thrown in here. I wonder if I can just like rip these and use them as a test. Nah. Alright, well, I don't really know what else to do, so let's just go into like figuring out the design for phase 2, I guess. I don't think anyone else is gonna do it, so we're doing it. Let's do like paint. I'm actually gonna bring out a fucking drawing tablet here. I'm gonna go all fancy on ya. Don't let it get to your head. Let's see here. How does this thing even work? Dude, I'm the last person who should have a drawing tablet because I really don't appreciate it. Or do I? I don't even know. See, we can unplug that, inplug that. Do you even say that in English? Inplug? Probably not. Sounds very weird. Well, I'm saying it because I'm not a native English speaker. I'm gonna inplug all this shit, and there we go. It's online. Does this work? It does. It really works. Can we? Nope. Why is it so small? Why is it 1 pixel? Can we? Oh. How do we? How do you? What? Why is it 1 pixel? Why can you not make it bigger? This is stupid. How are you supposed to grab this? Alright, you know what? We're just... I don't know what else to do, so I'm just gonna do that to make sure it's big enough. Like it gets big, right? Now we can... Oh shit, that's hella big. It's hella big. I guess that's a pretty good size. Can we make it bigger? I can't grab it? Now I can. Alright, let's do that, I guess. Sure. No. Alright, that was like the most scuffed way to do this probably. Well, let's try it. We're gonna draw some shit. I like drawing. Is this a good size? Yeah, it works. Is there like Control Z on this pen? Wait, can I reverse this? Flip this upside down and no, it still draws. Can you... There should be like a quick like undo function, right? Huh. That didn't do it. Alright, I guess I'll just keep my left hand on the keyboard. Let's see. So, what do we want? Okay, so we have this big boss, right? He's gonna have like part of the mech. He's in here. So evil. He has big old teeth. He's just a skull here. Skull equals boss. Universal symbol, I think. I kind of want this to be like extra thick. Okay, it doesn't have the bubble anymore because that got out. Let's see. He has big old shoulders, massive biceps. He's like the Chad meme. Here. Why am I doing this? You're gonna see very soon. This is super important. This is very important to the creative process. Let's give him a sharp elbow. Oh, I love it. I love it already. I'm too in love with my own work. And this is the vent. The vent is still here because the boss is still sus. Okay, so he's here, right? And the goal of this face, as with every face, is to jump on the boss. And how do we make this interesting? We don't want to incorporate the worst game mechanic of all time, which is waiting. That is, we don't want this boss to just have this sort of pattern where you have to wait for the boss to expose his weakness, and until he does that, you can just not do anything. It's perfectly fine for the boss to have weaknesses, or like, you know, situations in his attack pattern where he's easier to hit. But we don't want that to be the only way you can play the game, right? That basically makes it so you have to camp a boss in a single player game. Is that really what you want to do? If you want to camp, go buy Super Smash Brothers. Here we go. Okay, this is Big Boss here. Big Boss. And he's gonna merge with like representations of all the other bosses, and they're gonna be like, I don't know what they're gonna be. Are they gonna be like little soul orbs? Like, I don't know what this is. Area of Sorrow style. Is that what they are? Like this meteor kind of shape. Is that what it is? Like a soul is gonna be like a Mega Man ZX style biometal of some sort. Like where? Is gonna be that sort of aesthetic. Yes, I know I'm not very good at drawing, but I do enjoy it. Like, is this gonna be the thing? Like, what is he going to merge with? Again, I don't know. But we want to leave room for the graphics, right? So we're probably just gonna keep the tile map from phase 1. Let's just write this down. Let's make this super extra thick. Tile map 1, the one we already made. We're gonna keep this. And we'll probably just draw a sphere for these. Let's call this... That's terrible. I can't abide with that. Abide by that I cannot do. Ball. Very epic. And we're gonna like just code movement for these. And to do that, let's figure out, I think there are 4 bosses that he will merge with. So let's figure out some interesting different attacks, right? And we want to differentiate these from phases 1 and 2. So how can we think about this? Like what sort of makes each phase stand out? Like in phase 1, obviously we have this like rough random terrain generation with the platforms and the pitfalls and such. And the tempo is completely determined by the boss. The boss just moves forward. Sometimes he charges and he has his projectiles. Like boo, he got the bombs, he got the bullet bills. You know, he just does his own thing and you just have to react to it. And he's pretty much exposed to take damage the entire time, but you don't get to control the pace of the fight very much. In phase 3, this is sort of similar, except the boss will react to what you do a lot more, right? So we have these two. We have phase 1 defined, we have phase 3 defined. And in phase 3, the boss just kind of is angrier than he's ever been in his life. And he just runs at you. Which means that, yeah, he will control the pace of the fight in the sense that you can't stop him from running at you. Like he's always gonna run at you. So you don't get to take a break or anything. But because he just runs at you, he's very predictable. And as long as you can think quickly, you get to control sort of how the fight goes, you know? So this is very interesting, right? At least I think this is very interesting. Here, phase 1, you react to the boss exclusively. Let's see, we need this to be a bit less thick here because I'm gonna try to write something. Player. Oh wow, that is absolutely terrible. Oh my gosh, my handwriting is not this bad, you guys. Play. Oh wow, this is so much harder than writing on paper. Player reacts and here where's my cursor? There, okay. And over here they both react. What does that mean? That means if you, like, the boss is gonna have his own initiative, like he's gonna do his own thing and attack you, but he's also going to react to what you do. And we know this, right? If you do not attack him, he will choose one of 2 attacks when he's running at you. He'll either run at you and try to punch you on the ground or swipe you or claw you or whatever. Or he might try to jump at you, in which case he will stop and squat a little bit and then he'll jump at you, like in this arc, right? So it has these 2 threat ranges. And this threat range is faster. So we'll draw like an extra arrow here. Or he got this like bigger threat range that is slower. But if you are good at the game and you can like combo jump him, like you bounce on him 3 times in a row, he will actually counter that. So you're not allowed to be too good at him. This might be a design flaw, I'm not sure. We'll have to reevaluate this. So if you bounce on him and you're doing too well, he will sort of rubber band and he will counter you. So the meta of the fight will be try to bounce on him 2 times, then run away, bounce on him 2 times, and then run away. But you can't run away too much because then he will start to throw stone. I don't know if it will be a stone, but he will use a projectile if you run away too much. And this projectile is super broken, super unfair, and it will body you. So you don't want to run too far away from him, you want to stay kind of close, which means you're always going to be exposed to these 2 threat ranges. So it's very much going to be a fight of reaction time and sort of keeping your cool, because he's going to put a lot of pressure on you by like quickly choosing between these 2 moves, right? And then you also have to keep in mind, don't jump on him 3 times in a row, don't bounce on him 3 times in a row, have to touch the ground in between, but every time you touch the ground, you're not in the air, which means you have, in some ways you have, well, when you're on the ground you have more control, but when you're about to land you have the least amount of control. and that's when you're going to be the most exposed to these two threat ranges. And you can try to like land far away from him, but then he might start throwing shit at you, and that's really bad for you. So that's sort of the logic here. And also, like, when he runs or pounces at you, he will target the direction you're at, so he reacts to you in that way as well. And if you're clever, you can, if he's close to the edge of the screen, you can sort of bait him to run off the screen to gain some space. But don't run too far, because he'll throw shit at you. Oops. So we have this very, like, very grindy phase 1 that you can, where you're on the defense the entire time, whereas phase 3 is all about balancing attack and defense. So what is phase 2 about? How do we do this? Like, there are two ideas here I have. One would be try to complement these in the sense that, okay, this one has the player on the defense, this one has a balance, as you're trying to find a balance between offense and defense. So obviously phase 2 should be all about the offense. Like, the boss is like sort of playing defense here, and you're the one attacking. That's one way you could do it. So you would have this like that would create this sort of weird curve, right? Where it's like here, boss is on the offense, then boss is on the defense, and then it's like this in phase 3. Or, you know, if you draw it from the player's perspective, it's the opposite. It's like dirt, 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 which is also weird. Or we could do this, right? Where phase 2 is more defensive. Like, you have to play more defensive than in phase 3, but not as much as in phase 1. Which we could do, like, we could have the boss is like really aggressive and like attacking you and shit. Like, he's flying above, like up here, he's like throwing attacks at you and stuff. But after each attack, he sort of has a cooldown period where he behaves like more similar to how it does in phase 3. But this will probably make the fight way too complex in this fight. Dude, my pronunciation is like really off sometimes. So maybe that's not good. I don't really know. Maybe this like offensive defensive dichotomy is like not a good way of thinking about this. I don't really know. So so how do we do it? The idea here is something that popped up in here, right? Can we do this? We can. So he has, like, he loses attacks as the fight goes on, and that definitely lends itself to feeling like the player is in control. Like, the boss is getting backed into a corner and he's losing options as this fight is going on. So I think that kind of pushes us towards the like high offense here. So this is not gonna be boss reacts. This is gonna be, is this the right size for this? Yeah, no, that's too small, I think. Did I use this one? I don't know. Boss on the back foot. This is so, it's really hard to write on a fucking pad, guys. This is crazy. I don't know how people can do this. Okay, so basically this is gonna be exactly what it says on the tin, boss on the back foot. And how is this conveyed to the player? It's pretty simple. Like, it, because of all these like balls here, whatever these are that he merges with, like, it's clear that he's powering up, but he's also clearly losing fight. He's losing power as this phase is going on, right? So it's very clear to the player that he's getting back into the corner. Like, these like power-ups that are floating around in the room that he's using up one by one as you damage them and destroy them means that he's losing options while you stay the same. Like, here the boss is advancing towards you all the time, you're always running away, you're getting a hit in every time you can, and then eventually like the boss powers up because this strategy doesn't work for him, and you successively like burn. Now you're advancing, you're burning through his resources, and then eventually he has nothing left except his like basic attack or whatever he's gonna be able to do in this phase, And then he goes into his enrage phase. He has no more vehicles, no more allies. It's just you and him, and he's fucking pissed. It's one-on-one on foot. You fight to the death. That's awesome. We love that. Yeah, I think I really like this this dynamic of dynamics, this meta dynamic, if you will. So, what attacks can he actually do in phase 2? Is that right? Yeah, phase 2. Wait, I have to refresh my music. Let's see here. Oh, I have two of the same. Do have the same tabs open? That's crazy. Well, let's see. What do I even want to listen to? Sorry, this isn't really supposed to be part of the program, but it is anyway. And yeah, I'm apologizing, but I'm really not sorry. You're gonna have to live with it, sucker. There we go. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Oh yeah, let's go. So, all right, where were we? Here we go. So what I'm thinking is that the boss is gonna have this is gonna be the face of states, not the United States, but the divided states. He's gonna have his main face or main state, main or default maybe. I realize it would be way faster to write in docs, but I think this is more conducive to creativity, so I'm gonna go with this anyway. Default, he flies around in sort of a, doesn't have to be exactly this pattern, but like something like this. So like the movement tends to form circles kind of, and he just flies around, and he can shoot a ball at you. He like shoots a little ball. This is not the same ball as this one, not the same. This is just a little projectile. He shoots at you. It doesn't explode or anything. He just shoots it. Let's make it black. Some energy ball or whatever. He just shoots it at you, like wherever you are, just in a straight line targeting you. He will have startup on this. I don't know what frame data it's gonna have, but like it's gonna be clear. Let's say 8 frame startup. Frame startup. And it will have some backswing animation too, but it's not very important. And then he will have his let's see, I think we said 4 different like or ball, that's the proper noun that he can merge with, and they will all give him like, I imagine they will give him like a different color. Like giving him a completely different sprite would be too much work for the artists, I think. Like it doesn't really matter for us, like we can easily like map another sprite to it, but it's probably just going to be another color. So let's say red, obviously, amazing color. Let's make use of it. Let's actually draw this in red. Red. He's going to have a red attack, sounding a bit like Undertale. He's going to have a blue attack. He's probably going to have a green attack. I don't know what that does. Green is usually associated with healing, right? Let's not let him have a healing attack. That's too annoying. And a purple attack. Why purple? Why not like yellow? Well, yellow is really hard to see against a white background. That's really the only reason. This is sort of 4 swords, right? 4 swords colors. That's awesome. I love the 4 swords. That's awesome. So, what do these do? Well, what are the colors associated with? Red is a very aggressive color, and I think if it has a shape, like this is a very like red shape, like, right? The YouTube logo, it's not fucking random that it's red, okay? It's a very pointy color, like it goes places, like fire goes somewhere. It burns in a direction until it's done. Maybe this is a fire attack, I don't know, but it's gonna be red, and it's probably gonna be like the boss like flashes red, his entire palette goes red, and then he like boosts forward, like bonk, bonk plonk. And maybe there's like, I don't know, fire waves like below him or something when he does it. Sounds cool, right? What does blue do? I don't really know. Maybe he can do this like several times in a row. Oh, maybe like as he loses colors, like for every color he has lost, he gets an extra use of the attack. So like at the start he does this attack once. If he's lost blue, for example, he does this twice before reverting back to his default state. If he's lost blue and green, he does it 3 times. If red is the last one, he's lost 3, then he does this 4 times, like, and it gets harder and harder to dodge, right? I think that's a pretty cool idea. Yes, we're definitely gonna do that. One of the great things about recording this is I don't have to write everything down. I can just watch this back later. So, how are we gonna do blue? I don't want anything associated with water, because as soon as you put water in a boss fight, it sucks. This is always true. This has never been untrue, okay? Please, I challenge you. Point me towards a boss fight that uses water and is actually fun. You can't do it. You can't do it unless it's in Mega Man. And yeah, I guess that's a pretty good argument against what I just said. So if you want this to be like water or ice themed or whatever, like we should probably look at Mega Man. But I feel like this is pretty boring. Blue, water, red, fire, right? Like I don't really even want this to be fire. I just, you know, I just want this like sort of shockwave below him. I don't actually want it to be fire, okay? Blue. What's he gonna do with the blue? Maybe... Okay, I have an idea. So... Maybe he does like a circle around him. Like blue is a very circular color, right? Right? So it does like a circle of balls around him. And each ball is a sprite, and then he like shoots them out one at a time. Or maybe he does the like Argus spin from fucking Link to the Past, you know? You know Argus? He has these like things floating around him, and then they expand in the circle. And then they go back in, and after that's done... No, wait, that's the Ganon attack. Right, that's the Ganon attack. Right. Let's do that with like blue balls or something. Cypher balls. So wait, let's... I actually have some references here. Let's bring them up. Let's bring up the references, boys. Can we find anything here? Castlevania 3 Cypher stuff. Is this legal? Can you like put YouTube videos on YouTube like this? Okay, let's see. Do we have like... So the lightning spell Cypher uses, right? It just shoots out a bunch of blue balls and is really good. So obviously that's what I think of. Here, she has it. Let's see. Okay, she's about to get it. Here, this attack right here. See how she just shoots out blue balls, and they like... It's really janky because they don't look so strong, but they are really strong, and I think that's great. Why do I even want that? I don't know. And then we have, of course, I'm gonna reference my own work here, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reference my own work. Let's see, how do you find your own videos? So some of you might know. Me and Eminus, we made Ganon in Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World. So there's a specific attack he does, which is from Link to the Past, but I know for sure I can find it this way. If he wants to do it. Does he even do it in this video? I don't know. Here? I think he does it here. Yeah, so this attack, right? He creates this circle of circle of balls, and then they like expand. Actually, this was a terrible example. Let's find Link to the Past Argus. Son of a glitch! Does no one have just bosses? Let's go. This is probably good. Where is he? Argus, let's go. No, Argus. Here, so this attack, right? They spin around him. Oh, okay, they even go in different directions. And then the circle expands and then it contracts again. But I kind of want to combine this with the Ganon pattern, right? So the pattern, so you will have 2 layers, right? But they will sort of go in random directions. Like half of them will go in clockwise, half of them will go counterclockwise. And then the circle expands like this, and then it goes back in. And it does like pulses like this, woo, like in, out and in, out and in, out and in. An amount of times equal to the number of like buffs he has, based on how many colors he's lost. And then after he's done that, I guess after he's done that, he just absorbs them back in or anything or something, or maybe he just shoots them out. I don't really know. We'll try it. We'll make sure that they're all individual sprites, so we can do whatever we want with them. Okay. This is taking up a pretty long time. So we're probably not gonna get to this today. We still have 2 more colors to define. Green. What is that gonna do? Obviously, one association with the color green, healing. But we're not gonna have a boss that heals himself. That's way too. Is it even lame? I don't know, but I think players feel really bad when bosses heal. Like, even when they don't heal very much, it just feels terrible. It's like your hard work of doing damage to them is being... it's being deleted, which is actually sort of what's happening. So, let's not have that. So what can we do with green? I kind of want all of these to be related to shapes somehow. What's a green shape? And what's a purple shape? I kind of feel like this like drop shape. You know, this thing that is both a circle and a, you know, triangle and a circle basically. Sort of a leaf shape. Like it's pretty much a green shape. What's a purple shape? I guess we don't have a square yet, but I don't feel like a square is very purple, is it? What is purple? Is a cylinder a purple shape? It's a 3-dimensional shape though. I wonder what could have created that association. Don't think about it too hard. Hard. So what do we want here? Maybe a square is good after all. Ooh, what about the diamond shape? I like that for purple. That's really good. Yeah. We're going with a diamond. Purple diamond. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Purple diamond. Okay, we got our shapes. Yeah, this is sort of how I think, guys. My brain works on colors and shapes, okay? I don't know if that's usual for programmers, but it's how I think about things in general. Maybe it's because I'm a psychologist. No, I don't even know if that's true either. So yeah, I'm kind of just gonna draw a leaf here. This is what a leaf looks like. But what does a leaf do? How does a leaf move is the question. So a leaf kind of moves like this, right? What if I mean, there are some things in like Super Mario World that move like this. The fucking Parabombs and Paragoombers, they move like this in this pattern and like fall from the sky. I don't really want that. That's kind of lame. And I don't really want the boss to move like this. Oh, wait a minute. Unless he moves like that, but he starts at the bottom and like moves up in like a tornado pattern. Isn't that kind of awesome? What if he moves in a very slow tornado pattern? And then like once he gets to the top, he like drops down. And it creates this shockwaves at the bottom. Is that even green? I think this is a very green motion, right? This. She moves up, and then moves down and slams down. Okay, that's great. How does that work with the buff? I don't really know. We'll figure it out. Maybe all the buffs don't have to be like he does the same move again. Or maybe each like color he loses like does something special to him. Maybe it does something special to like default state. I don't know. I kind of feel like this should be getting weaker though. We'll see about it. Okay, purple. What do we do with it? We can do... we don't really have a lot of space here, do we? But I don't really want to remove anything. So what is this shape related to? What is in this shape? What can we uncover? What can we mine up here? What if there's a lightning in the diamond? Electrical diamond powers. That's pretty cool. But I don't think we want a lightning sort of thing. Lightning is always kind of lame to work with on this net. Not lame, it's just kind of obnoxious to work with anything that looks like lightning. Damn it! So let's chop this boy. No lightning allowed. Lightning is way past your bedtime. It's way past my bedtime. Holy shit. Not really. Kinda tired today, you know? It's not like I don't have schoolwork to do anymore. I just decided to do this anyway. So yeah. So what do we do with this? Like, one idea I have is like, what if we just project a big ol' rectangle that big ol' rotating rectangle with like HDMA or something? But that's stupid. Like, why would we do that? Like, why? What does the rotating square even do? But what if we did it though? What if we did it? This is really dangerous. Now I have this stupid idea in my head and I really want to try it. Oh, are we really gonna do it? I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask on the Discord before I can really do it. Okay, so one thing I kind of want to do, like, what if the boss just kind of creates these like big old rectangles, two rectangles of like purple energy. This is like force cubes, force squares, I guess. Force squares, not four. Force squares. And they're projected with like windowing HDMA, so we can move them however we want. We don't have to care about sprite limits or anything. And like the more buffs he has, like more weird motions they do, and they're completely solid. Like, they don't do any damage to you just by you touching them. But if you get squeezed between them, or you get squeezed between them and the ground, you take damage. You don't die instantly. That would be too cheap, I think. Especially this late in the fight. Oh shit! But you do take damage. It's like you take any other hit if you get squeezed. So they can rotate and shit, and we can do really janky interaction. And this is something that only has to, you know, we can code that pretty. We can do some pretty scuffed code for it, and it's gonna be fine because it's only gonna be used like once in the whole game. Yes, this is definitely like over the top, but this is the final boss of a really huge project on this SNES, right? If you don't have like weird graphical effects, are you really a final boss on the SNES? Are you really? I think this is what I want to go with for the fourth and final attack here. Purple rectangles that move around and shit. And like, while this attack is active, the boss, can you hurt him? I don't know. Maybe you can. I guess you can. So maybe this is the attack you want him to do. You have to make sure the like rectangles don't like push it into the boss or anything though. We can give the, like, depending on how this works, we might be able to give these like crazy AI movements. I don't really know. We'll see. This might not be feasible at all. This is entirely contingent on us being able to double buffer HDMA channels, which might not be possible in this project. It depends entirely on how it's set up already. And I don't think it's really reasonable for us to ask for like changes to the NMI routine just for this one fight. But we'll see. Maybe someone else really loves this idea too, and we'll be able to do it. I don't know. But I think for purple in particular, we should have a backup plan because this might not work at all. This is a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Oh, damn it! It's really hard to see the cursor. Stupid paint. Made me look bad. So what else can we do? What else is purple? Y'all ever play Metroid Dread? You see how the Shine Spark is like purple in that game? What if the boss like Shine Sparks? Is there precedent? Not really. Has there ever been like anything like a Shine Spark in Super Mario? Let's go your channel. Did I ever put anything like this here? I don't think so. I think I posted a GIF at one point. Of like a Shine Sparking Chuck. I think I posted that. Let's see. Let's go on Super Mario World Central. It might still be up. I don't think it got deleted or anything. Super Mario World sprites. What do we find? Let's see here. Spike Chuck, I think it's called. Let's see if this is still up. It is. Right. Look at the speed boosting boy. Look at the speed boosting Chuck here. I guess this isn't terribly relevant. This is just something I made. Something me and Eminus made. But what if... Okay, so maybe we do incorporate like a little lightning effect somehow. Like little lightning particles like boof up on the boss. Like, wait, there's the cursor. The cursor is so hard to see. Dude, this is crazy. Maybe it does like little D's when he gets it. And then he glows purple. Oh right, he's in his vehicle this entire time. What if he jumps out of the vehicle and he just fucking shine sparks you? How crazy is that? That's insane. That's really insane. Can we do that? I think we can do it. Are we actually crazy enough to do that? I am crazy enough to do that. We'll have to see if the graphics team is crazy enough to do it. Okay, well, the leaf symbol ended up being pretty useless. I guess I sort of flipped it upside down and made a tornado instead. It's just gonna move in this like tornado pattern and then bonk down. I think the red attack will work really well. He will like try to align himself with your vertical position. I wonder, there was a boss I made for Extra Mario World. I don't think I ever showed it. That has a similar movement. I could definitely draw some inspiration from that. Let's see, where's my fucking cursor? Where's my cursor? Oh, there. Oh. Oh wait, can I swear here? I think so, right? Like, this is not a serious YouTube thing. It's only like the pretentious YouTubers that don't swear, right? I'm not a YouTuber, so fuck it. Fuck it, I can swear however the fuck much I want. You can't stop me, Dad. Okay. Let's add some evil eyes here. Let's add them here as well. Such anger. He's so pissed. Okay, so we have our attacks. He's gonna try to align himself with your vertical position. He'll be like, during the startup, he'll be like 2 blocks away from you maybe, and then he'll dash at you. And you need to like learn the timing so you can jump over it. And depending on how many colors he's lost, he will do it 1, 2, 3, or 4 times. And after that, he will be like stunned for a little bit as he overexerted himself and you can just jump on him. And of course, remember, once you do enough damage to each color, like that color goes away. And he can never use it again for the rest of the fight. So like he will lose options as the fight progresses. Blue, he creates these like orbs around him, and they move around in a circular pattern. Half of them move clockwise, half of them move counterclockwise. It's random which ones get picked for counter and not counter. Counter and counter. I love that I call that variable counter. That's pretty sick. And then like as they spin, the circle will grow bigger, and then it will grow smaller again. And then I guess I don't really know what happens after that. Maybe they spin really slowly, and he will move around. Of course, they are centered. The circle is centered on him. So like as he's buffed, the circle will like expand and contract more times. But they have to move pretty slowly for you to be able to dodge that. Green attack. I don't really know what happens with the orbs when the attack ends. We're gonna test that out later. Green attack. He like absorbs this green energy, right? And he like flies in this tornado pattern up here. He will like move horizontally back and forth really quickly. And he'll get up here, and then he'll pause for a little second. I guess this will create a giant wind box, like pulls you to the center. And you have to time a jump, like right as he like bonks down here. Because you can't just run away. Because then, sure, he won't land on you, but this shockwave will get you. So you have to like jump away from him. And then if he has buffs, if he's lost colors, he will like repeat. He won't repeat the tornado move, but he will like jump up again and try to bounce on you like more times. And you have to like repeatedly do small hops away from him to not get hit. Purple. We have some ideas. One idea is to create these like big rectangles. They're like physics objects, and they try to squeeze you. They like rotate and shit. Maybe they will even transform into like a sword or something and like try to slice you. I don't fucking know, but I just want to make cool shapes with HDMA because I'm insane. Oh yeah, that might cause lag. I don't know. We'll be smart about it. We can only do that if this ROM allows for double buffering HDMA though. Otherwise, that's not going to be possible. And that does require a modification of the ROM. On the vanilla Super Mario World ROM, you cannot properly double buffer HDMA. So things that move vertically do not really work as they should. Sometimes you don't see any problems with this, but the problems are definitely there, trust me. I've spent a lot of time debugging this shit. Second idea. The boss like gets some purple sparks on him, and he like tries to shine spark you, and he like jumps out of his vehicle and tries to shine spark you, and then like vehicle like flies after him and picks him up, I guess. Maybe as he gains buffs he can like bounce around the room a little bit. Maybe he just maintains this shine spark buff like after he does it once, and then he can do it again and again and again. I don't fucking know. And of course, when he's not in an empowered state, he's in his default state here. This default state where he flies in this like sort of random pattern that tends to create circle patterns, and then he shoots these like kind of lame orbs at you. He has 8 frames for startup is the plan, and then he just chucks it at you and just moves in a straight line from his hand to wherever you were when he started the attack. And once you have destroyed all the colors, like this, he's gonna be stuck in this phase for a little bit he's gonna be stuck in this state for a little bit until you end phase 2. So it's gonna be really weak at the end of phase 2, and then of course it goes into phase 3. That was the plan. Not a lot of programming today, but I think that's gonna be it for today anyway. Right? Yeah, that's an hour. I'll run some of these ideas past the Discord, and yeah, and that's gonna be it for today, I guess. And then we'll see if we can start coding this. Am I gonna save this? I guess I am. This is a recording I will actually watch again before I continue. So yeah, we'll see how we do it. Well. Thanks for watching, if anyone watched. And we'll be back sooner than last time, okay?